It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 604.
In today's episode, PayPal acquires shopping reward site Honey for $4 billion.
PayPal has reached a $4 billion with a B deal to buy shopping and rewards platform Honey Science Corp. as it pushes to learn more about consumers' shopping habits. The acquisition, which is PayPal's largest to date, will give the payments giant a step in fully understanding a consumer's shopping journey. Instead of only competing on the checkout page against credit cards or Apple Pay, PayPal will now become a part of the deal discovery process. Honey is a browser extension and app that boasts around 17 million monthly active users. The app is filled with money-saving tools to track prices, get alerts, make lists, browse offers, and participate in an Ebates-like rewards program called Honey Gold. Its users tend to be younger, millennial shoppers, both male and female. And PayPal just bought it for a price not even Winnie the Pooh himself would spend on honey. That's sweet. It also helps merchants target consumers by developing more personalized offers. PayPal executives say that Honey, which will be embedded into its apps, would help drive deeper engagement with its 300 million customers while helping merchants target new customer segments. The move comes as PayPal faces increased competition from tech companies like Apple, Google, and Facebook that are now either their own forms of payment or payment processing. PayPal is also battling stalwart credit card networks like Visa and MasterCard, which are expanding their online payment offerings. Meanwhile, Honey is a competitor to sites like RetailMeNot that collect promo codes and aggregate them for consumers. But Honey differentiates itself by automatically inputting all eligible promo codes for shoppers during checkout and seeks the code with the biggest discount right off the bat. So they were a perfect match for PayPal. The acquisition is still waiting on regulatory approvals, but the company's expected deal to close in the first quarter of 2020. Once the acquisition is finalized, Honey will keep its headquarters in Los Angeles, and its co-founders will continue to lead the team. Congratulations to the Honey dudes. It's big.
Yeah, it's huge. I like Honey. I thought it was super cool.
And that's something that I use all the time. Like I installed that, I don't even know how long ago. I have so many of those little browser deal things, and sometimes they fight each other. Like, nope, you can use this.
Well, you can't, right? You can't use.
Oh, sorry,
only
you can't
one
get
at a time.
Can't use your Ebates because your Honey's activated. Fine, whatever. I don't care. I think they're super handy, super useful. But I didn't realize it was this big of a business. Like maybe I had my head in the sand or something, but geez. Wow.
When I started using it, I was like, oh my God, am I like weird for using? Like, am I like, does anybody know?
Like,
is anybody give me a virus?
Right.
No.
But I guess it's legit and good for them because it's helpful and useful.
Between that and Rakuten, I mean, they're two of the real handy ones. We've done a bunch of podcasts about some of these browser extensions. The one we did 100 years ago, episode 311, Lolly's a browser extension that lets you earn Bitcoin while you shop online. I actually still use that. But again, it's that whole thing where it's like, you've activated Lolly. Nope, sorry, Rakuten wants to get in there. Well, how about Honey? You can't use your Honey codes because your Lolly Rakuten's. It's like, okay, whatever. But there's some really cool ones out there. But this is crazy. I mean, $4 billion.
That's a lot of shmonies. That's a lot of money for Honey.
That's a lot of shmonies.
Shmonies. That's how you describe that kind of money. That's shmoney. There's a difference.
Too funny. Shmoney.
So, what does this mean for PayPal, though? Like, what?
It just increases the extensibility of PayPal as a function, meaning people think of PayPal for two reasons: send, receive money, and something at the checkout. They now want to become part of the transaction. So becoming part of the transaction means if you're part of that browser extension, you're also collecting the data of what people are doing. You're collecting all that data of, did I abandon the cart? Did I look at it? Did I check the code and go, not good enough? Or, it's all about the data and the consumer actions, consumer habits. It's really, really a smart move for them.
That's very cool.
That is definitely crazy. A little bit of a fun trivia. When did PayPal start?
When did PayPal start? Was that in the 90s, right?
I was going to say 97.
98.
Oh.
98. Ding, ding, ding.
What was the original, John? What was the original domain name for PayPal?
X.com.
Who's the original founder?
Elon Musk
Yes,
and Peter Thiel, and there was the PayPal Mafia.
The PayPal Mafia. That's right.
Let's look that
crazy
up
there.
so we don't sound like
Yes.
doofuses. The
Not yet.
PayPal Mafia is a group of former PayPal employees and founders who have since founded and developed additional technology companies such as Tesla Motors, LinkedIn, Palantir Technology, SpaceX, YouTube, Yelp, and Hammer. Oh my God. There's a great picture of the PayPal Mafia on the Wikipedia page.
Oh God.
What a bunch of nerds. Jarwad Karim, Jeremy Stoppelman, Andrew McCormick, Prelim Shah, Luke Nosek, Ken Howery, David O. Sachs, Peter Thiel, Keith Rebois, Reid Hoffman, Max Levchin, Raul Botha, Russell Simmons. I don't know where Elon. I guess Elon came later, or I guess he's not part of this photo. But what a group of knuckleheads.
Yeah.
But if you look at, I mean, that is a crazy, crazy crew that founded so many different companies.
There's an extended list of the members who they consider the PayPal Mafia, including Chad Hurley, who founded YouTube. I mentioned Reid Hoffman, Max Levchin, Russell Simmons, not that Russell Simmons. He co-founded Yelp.
I mean, Peter Thiel was responsible for funding the Facebook, basically.
Yeah, and now he's an evil person. And yeah, really, really impressive. PayPal's come a long way. It's had some ups and downs, but still an impressive company.
Mm-hmm.
December 1998.
Wow.
December 1998. Crazy.
Holy poop.
I mean, do you remember, Bart, you remember when PayPal got bought by eBay? Like, I thought that was one of the best acquisitions, only in that people who use eBay, PayPal was really, unless you sent someone a check, there was no way to pay someone when you bought something on eBay.
There was. The reason PayPal, eBay bought him is because eBay was trying to do their own sort of PayPal-ish type of payment. And then they were like, PayPal is doing so much better and so more prevalent, so they bought him. Remember the other thing, Bill Me Later?
Yeah.
Big one, because that was the whole. The funny thing is about Bill Me Later is like there's so many now companies that do that, or Afterpay, Affinity, all that.
Yeah,
Bill Me
we've
Later
done a
was
couple
the
of
first
shows on
company.
them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Bill Me Later was like the first company that did that.
Crazy. So PayPal was spun off in 2015 from eBay. So they're back to being their own company. And apparently they've got all the money to buy all the honey. See what I did there?
Ew.
Oh.
So is Apple like quaking in their boots right now?
I don't think
No?
Apple is quaking about anything, but I'm sure that they've got an eye on that. I don't see Apple doing this type of move. I don't.
Okay.
They're
They
really
won't,
not.
and also we've discussed this on another episode, is that Apple has surpassed, I believe, PayPal in payments.
Mm.
Already through that
Yep.
stupid card.
Crazy.
The stupid freaking card that everybody's got,
Yep.
me included. Okay. Yeah. So as Bart mentioned, we have a couple little stats here. Apple's pay transaction volume is growing 4 times as quickly as PayPal's. Oh, God. Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express teamed up in October to create a payment information plugin to compete with PayPal's. So there's still a lot of low-hanging fruit there for consumers. The deal with that, though, is you've got to get the adoption, and you got to make it ubiquitous. And I think PayPal, everybody knows what PayPal is. So I think Honey's only continue to grow. I hope they keep the branding. I hope they keep the name because I think it's pretty cool.
I love it.
It's
branding.
cute. I like the little animations they have on there. So, and for those who are unfamiliar with the Honey plugin, you can find that at joinhoney.com. Was that right?
Yep.
All right, Brittany, why don't you quickly tell us about today's sponsor?
Did you know Sumo Heavy has a weekly newsletter? You heard that correctly. Sumo Heavy publishes a weekly newsletter filled with our latest blog posts, e-commerce news, and tips, as well as e-commerce events and job listings. We've also got a feature called Our Latest Obsession, which is our one favorite thing we found on the internet that week. Each jam-packed email drops bright and early, hot and fresh, every Friday morning. So get in the know and join our other super smart subscribers. Head on over to bit.ly/Sumo Heavy Newsletter. You can subscribe and also read all of our past issues while you're at it. Don't get left out. All the cool kids are doing it. Subscribe
They are.
right now. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. What's the URL?
bit.ly/Sumo Heavy Newsletter.
bit.ly/Sumo Heavy Newsletter. Do it.
Do
now.
it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. That's my
Is that
favorite.
from,
My
like,
favorite
a-
gif.
What is that from?
Starsky and Hutch. Terrible movie, but that was the best scene.
But it's iconic.
It is. It's like
So,
when I want to tell somebody to do something, I send them that gif.
so does my dad.
Do it. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay, boomer. All right. To finish up, we'll do a little stat time. Shares of PayPal were down less than 2% in early trading following the announcement. Last year, Honey publicly shared that its 10 million members had saved over $800 million using its tools. But as of today, Honey's 17 million members have saved more than $2 billion with a B to date. Again, congratulations to the Honey team. You guys got anything else to add?
Nope.
All right. It's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.